We are live. Good evening. I apologize for my tardiness. Hello, it's Nez Lover. Hello to all my creepers. Hello to all my stalkers. Hello to all my lurkers. Hello to all the trolls. Hello to the faithful thumbs down crew. Thank you for doing your duty. Thank you to everyone who stops by this evening. And thank you to anyone who may or may not watch the replay later. Thank you. We're going to continue tonight with our fartastic Breaking the Shell, drawn by MFJ, Pissed Off Angry Turtle, stash bag. Hello, Krista. I have some envelopes purchased. Remind me once again which of the pieces of artwork you wanted, and I'll put it in the appropriate envelope. Just when I get to the post office is when I get there, honey. I haven't forgotten. I'm still a little short of breath, and I've still got some enrollment stuff to do for Diana. But don't worry, honey. I won't forget you, okay? If you're on the list of things you need to get mailed to from me, especially because you've donated and purchased recently, I ain't forgetting you, honey. Just short of breath, short of time, short of patience, and a little short of help around here. So... Other than that, I'm doing just fine. Hey, Fool Me Not. I got your, thank you for coming. I got your emails. Don't worry, I haven't responded yet, so I won't use the incorrect email. I'll use the one you want me to use. But I'm looking forward to writing you back, so. Hey, Jim Adams. Hey, Jim Brentar. Super Jim. I wish I could just get a big hug from each one of you tonight. I'm feeling like I'm stressed. I just wish I could get a big collective group hug from you all, so. But this is the next best thing. Tonight, we're going to take our little stash bag, and I'm going to use one of my favorite things, the Mod Podge Dimensional Magic, which adds just a touch of mosaic type dimension to whatever you put it on. So I've used it many times. You've seen it on my florals a lot, and we're going to do it tonight to our little turtle friend. So, and it's got a cure overnight and all of that. Okay, NH Girl, just make sure I know which one it is, and we'll be good. Like I said, please don't be pissed if I don't get to the post office tomorrow, but I'll get there soon, okay? I'm doing best I can, sweetheart, and I gotta finish up some other shit before I do that. But old Nez won't leave you hanging, so I promise. Us artists need patience. Marky Moo is very right about that. Oh, thank you for the hugs. That's what I was needing. I just feeling kind of isolated and kind of alone. I was doing the old bitch and rant a little while ago to myself, doing laundry and bitching and ranting. I'm sure you've all been there before. You know, you're doing laundry and you're waiting, and you just do a little bitching and ranting while you're waiting for laundry. So, well, much love and hugs to you too. My lung capacity's getting better, so that's good. I have not wanted cigarettes in days and days, so thank you, God, for that. Game Plush Heinerman. Everybody, this is my son Jason's best friend, Oscar. Please say hello to Game Plush Heinerman. Nice to see you, Oscar. I didn't tell Jason to stop by, but I had to come to your premiere and tell you to stop by. Hello to Game Plush. Jim Brentar, I'm so glad you're here. Yes, say hi to Oscar. I believe it's OZCAR, if the name spelling is correct. Oscar, if you want to correct me on the spelling, or anybody, go for it. If you don't give a shit, I'm good if you're good. So, we've got good people here. So, yep, Oscar had a little premiere today on his channel, and I came by, and I told him, hey, come on over and I'll give you a wrench. And he's the same age as my son, but he's a good artist, a fine young man, and he's a real cool little dude to know. So, Paula, hiya truth. Thank you for coming. Hello, hello, White Witch. Thank you. Yeah, it's O-Z-C-A-R. I kind of like that spelling even better. It's kind of a little more unusual. So, it's pretty cool. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming. Look at him in blue. Oh, he don't fuck around, man. He's a cool little dude. He's cool just like my son. Fine artist. And Oscar likes to do act out little puppet show type things with his stuffed animals and shit like that. So he's kind of got the Mark Fun Jones thing going on there with making little shows with the plushies and stuffed animals and puppets. So he's pretty talented in that respect as well as artistically speaking. So I'm so glad you're all here. Thank you so much. I had to wait a little bit to go on tonight because my phone was in need of a charge, and so by the time I got through Mark's stream tonight, I had to just take a little extra time before I went live is all. So, but thank you all for being here. So we're adding our dimensional magic to the places where we want it to stand up and out from the rest of the picture. Yes, and hello to Mary Kay. Please say hello to Mary Kay, Mr. Brentar. What did you guys have for dinner tonight? Oh, thank you, White Witch. This is a smaller pouch that's drawstring and not zipper, but it's that same little canvas bag from Hobby Lobby, just a little bit smaller, but it's still a fine stash bag for men, women, boys, girls, whoever wants to put whatever they want to stash away in there. And it's machine washable, of course. And a few people... Oh, that's right, you had the mushroom smothered chicken. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, there's Moo Moo. Hi, Moo Moo. The dragonfly painting is still available. I need to finish that up, though. I worked on it more the other night when I was done with my stream, but there's a little more I'd like to add to that before I make that available for purchase. But it's here. It's here. Hey, Mark, Moo Moo, if you see Game Plush Heinerman in blue here in the chat, that is my son Jason's best friend, Oscar. I went to his premiere today, and he does artwork as well as, you know, puppetry and playing around with his stuffed animals and making... He's got a whole series and volume this and episode that and season this and Jesus, you know, so he's funny as shit. I love his content, and I told him, hey, I don't even know how to do a premiere. He does. And I said, hey, you come over to my place tonight and for my stream, and I'll get you a wrench. And so I wrenched him. So that's who Game Plush Heinerman is. That's Oscar, O-Z-C-A-R. So just in case you're wondering. Oops, 60,000 words. Jim, look at you go, man. That is amazing. I need to get back into writing. I haven't done any writing in a long, long time. And I really miss it. I used to write poetry and prose. I used to write... I've written, like, little screenplays. Not long, and little plays, little stage plays. I've written... Japanese haiku poetry is one of my favorite things. And I have a magnetic poetry board. I use YouTube haiku for the fam people and things like that. I'll have to get back into that again. But yes, I do miss the writing. Okay, enough yapping. I'm gonna make all of this stand out. How this seals it up and gives it a mosaic type look. Protects that paint. I highly, highly recommend this Mod Podge Dimensional Magic. I might at some point, you know, but I've been so happy to get back into the visual arts and the fine arts after such a long time with Mark's help. I've just been kind of doing that, and I'm happy to do that. Before that, it was the performing arts with theater, and now here I can do both. Here I can do all three. I've already done poetry and had it featured on my art shows. So, Troy, oh my goodness! Everybody, Troy is one of my friends from my friend Lone Eagle's channel where we talk about Mandela effect and earth changes. Troy, I miss you. I'm sorry you don't get my alerts. Stupid Satan tube does what it does. I can't help it. But thank you for coming on in, Troy. I appreciate it. I'm doing a stash bag, Troy. So everybody say hi to Troy. Troy knows who Preliminal is. You guys all know Preliminal from when they stopped by. I've had quite a few lone peeps stop on by. Troy, I'm still waiting to not just hear back from Lone from when he contacted me privately, but I'm also waiting on him to actually deign to show up to one of my live streams. So, and he has a wrench too, so maybe for my birthday this year, maybe he'll. Remember the hoop-de-doo he went through for my birthday last year, Troy? Remember that? Were you a part of that? Were you there for the live stream he did special for me because he was mad because he missed my birthday live stream? Troy may or may not remember that, so. Oh, I miss you too, Troy. Yes, Troy remembers. And I noticed Dead started going live, so I try to pop in and say hi to Dead during his live streams every now and then. That's kind of cool. He gets to go live now. But I hate that Lone took a lot of our wrenches away. I know he's got reasons, and people do that and whatever, and it doesn't really change anything. I don't love him any less. I know he don't love me any less, so it's just, I liked having a wrench for Lone. You know me, Troy. I got a bitch about that every time I show up for one of his live streams. Well, damn it, it's important to me. It pisses me off, so. He took yours too, didn't he, Troy? I thought you had a wrench and he took it away. I don't know. I don't know what his deal is, but whatever. Ox, hey! I'm sorry you lost your wrench too, Troy. I don't know what the hell. Jack is here too. Puppet Jack Sparrow. All right. We're sealing up our little turtle stash bag with the Mod Podge Dimensional Magic. I can't have enough of this stuff. I ought to contact Mod Podge and say, hey, pay me something because I push your product. I highly, highly recommend it. It seals it up. It gives it a great little added look. I'm a big fan of the Mod Podge Dimensional Magic. Well, I'm so glad you're here, Troy. Troy, I was just telling people the other day about Lone. I feel like people think Lone Eagle is like Snuffleupagus on vintage Sesame Street back before people could see him, and they thought Big Bird was just full of shit. And I think everybody here thinks I'm full of shit, and there's no such thing or no such person as Lone Eagle. And that's kind of how I feel. I feel like Lone is probably thought of as a Fig Newton of my imagination, and I'm just making him up. So, but Troy is here to verify, along with Preliminal and a few of the other Lone peeps, that Lone is indeed very real. He's not made up. La 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 la. That's what Lone does. La 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 la. Yeah, he's very real, isn't he? Yes, he is. I guess his business is doing well, Troy. I'm happy for him. Ox, I really want you to meet him because he's Native American brother too. Holy cow, man, you and Lone could chit and chat. Holy cow. Yep, well, Funnel Cake Fart showed up. Well, that's fantastic. I like it when you show up with all three channels, Mark. Yeah, I know. I had to order funnel cake fries from Sonic like 2 weeks ago because of Moo Moo. And I'm like, oh, funnel cake fries, that sounds really good. I know, but I wanted it with strawberry and whipped cream, and I ordered it that way, but the bastards brought it just sprinkled in powdered sugar. But what can you do, you know? So that's all right. I lived. It didn't hurt me. Catfish? Cousin Catfish. Hi there. How are you doing, Catfish? I asked you in Moo Moo's, and I don't remember if you said something or not, but I was concerned as how things were going in your world. I'm still pulling for you and praying for you, Catfish. I don't know what's up, but, you know, I'm in your corner, buddy. I'm thinking of you. I'm praying for you. Just want to make sure you were okay. Catfish, we're just adding a little Mod Podge Dimensional Magic to our little pissed off, angry MFJ breaking the shell turtle. Oh, he has a car talk just up today. I'll have to stop by and listen to the car talk. I kind of had a day today where if I wasn't doing the Diana thing, then I was laying down with my feet up like I'm supposed to. And so, one of those kind of days. But I'm okay, as long as I take it easy. And I am looking forward to going back to work at Goodwill when Diana goes back to school. But I did let them know of what's going on with my health, and I think they're going to let me have like a chair or something to put my feet up if I need to, if I start having swelling and things like that. So that's good. I'm so glad you guys are all here tonight. That turtle needs a Paps. He needs that, and he needs a fatty, and he needs a big old pepperoni and cheese pizza, and he needs, you know, maybe some medical brownies, and he needs somebody to tell him they love him. Oh, he's a lonely turtle. He's mad. He feels like he's alone in this world. I feel like that turtle sometimes. I feel mad because I don't have anybody. Oh, so good to see you all. I'm so tickled you're here, Troy. It's been a while. It's been a little hot minute since I've seen you. I love to see that familiar logo, even though I'm not a sports fan. I always see that logo at Lowe's, and I know that's Troy, and I'm always happy to see him. Well, thank you, White Witch. Yeah, Jim, I want medical brownies, too. Somebody in this chat's got some ox. I'm betting ox is ox here. Where you at, ox? Where's your brownies, ox? I'm insinuating and inferring. Yeah, la la la. Yeah, I bet. He's got medical something. And I want it. Everything is probably medical at Ox's homestead. I'll have some medical biscuits and gravy and some medical steak and taters and medical mac and cheese and oh no, I like adding it to food. I like adding it to like when I'm cooking pizza sauce and pasta sauce and things like that. That ain't no waste. Are you kidding me? That's a good use of that stuff right there. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I want some medical shiz too. Did you guys hear, and I posted it on Twitter, I think it's totally legal all the way around here in Ohio now. People did some shit, and I think it's decriminalized, and people aren't getting in trouble for it anymore. I think the only thing is you have to smoke it in your home. You know, I don't know all the details, and if anybody looks up details, you know, let me know. But, so that's good news, too. Sherry, well, hello. Hello. Sherry, I've got another friend of mine here from my Lone Eagle peeps, Troy Austin. Troy Austin, say hello to Sherry. Sherry, Troy is one more person who can verify that Lone Eagle is indeed a real person and not just someone I talk about. So I feel like people think I'm just making him up. I do. I feel like people think, oh yeah, Lone Eagle, whatever. Now, I gotta be careful with our turtle friend here, because I don't want that Mod Podge to go a-running and making a mess. But once that is cured and dried, then I'm thinking of taking this white paint marker and just writing breaking the shell with the white paint pen. And then I can paint whatever color I want over the white paint pen so it'll pop. But, he's an alien. But it's so nice to have you all here. I think little Game Plush Heinerman, Jason's best buddy Oscar, just popped in momentarily. But that's okay. Now you guys at least got a peep at him. I got to give him his wrench. And so when next you see Game Plush Heinerman, aka Oscar, you'll know exactly who he is. So there he is. He didn't like it. Oh, his wife didn't like it. Well, damn it. It's not for his wife. It's for him. Your dad's got Oscar's dad has medical conditions that this helps him with. So that's why I'm getting all pissed off right now. Well, that sucks, Oscar. I hope he goes ahead and gets what he needs anyway. You know, people who don't have the medical condition shouldn't be dictating to people who do on what they do or don't need to manage their pain and their anxiety and whatnot. So, yeah, I've seen more people, you know, ruin it for someone. And especially these people are usually ones who've never done it, never tried it, never, you know, used it for anything for their own medical problems. So they have no frame of reference, no idea what they're talking about, and they're just saying so just to say so. That's what annoys me. You know, I don't tell people what kind of medicines to take. I don't want people telling me, you know. Ooh, don't you like the smell? Too fucking bad. I've smelled a lot of medicinal things over the years that weren't pot. Chemicals that were harmful and not good. And I don't need to smell it. And I don't tell people not to use their medicines. So people don't need to tell people not to use their other medicines, you know. God, people got a lot to say when it doesn't affect them, you know. Ooh, I'm getting all fired up. Yeah, it's rant night. Oh, Jesus. It's the old bitchin' paint. Oh, I'm not painting, though. Oh, my God, Ox. Really? I'm not married, Ox. Nor do I plan on being. Where's RJ? RJ wanted to be here for the old bitchin' paint night. Oh my goodness. Let's see how our little turtle's doing. Ooh, look how nice and shiny he is. Now I think I can go ahead and start breaking the shell. Speaking of which, how is Tim and John traveling together right now? Or is it just John traveling with Carpetbagger or by himself, or what's going on? I haven't seen Tim in 100 years. Hey, Jigsaw, how you doing? Hello to Jigsaw. Alright, let's start over here. And it might take a few times of going over this. Breaking. And then we'll make shell really big. Breaking the shell. I don't know about you, but I might have to make one of these for myself. Oh, is he with Canadian YouTubers? Okay. Well, good night, Cousin Catfish. Thank you. Mumu, thank you for coming. Mumu, I will stop by and say good night to you when I'm ready to go to bed. Thank you for coming and being here, all three of your channels. Good night, Puppet Jack. You know I love you. I'm going to be up for a while. I got to rest some today, so. And good night, Cousin Catfish. I will be listening to your car chat here in the reasonably near future. Keep that one and make another. I'll make a few of these. Fool me not, I've had a few people express interest in wanting the Breaking the Shell little pouch. So if this is the one you want, that's great. I can make this logo on anything. And I mean anything. You want a pair of Breaking the Shell underpants, I can make it happen. So, you know, I'm just saying. I could do it. I still want to make jammy pants. I think Breaking the Shell jammy pants would be very, very cool. Thank you, Troy. Mauricio. Hola, Mauricio. Mauricio, I got that apple Mexican soda. I forget the name of it. You might know what it is, but I'm going to review it for K-Dog. And I didn't know if you've had it or not, if it's any good. Fart jammy pants. That's right. I think they'd be cute. Who the hell wouldn't like a pair of Breaking the Shell little angry fart turtle jammy pants? I'd like it. I'd like it a lot. But, yes, that's exactly it, Mauricio. Exactly it. How is it? Is it good? It looks good. Is it a little scary? Love it. They make... Oh, I didn't see green apple. I found this at Dollar Tree. And I'd never seen this at Dollar Tree before. And it was right by the Jarritos. And I'm like, ooh, apple soda. That sounds really, really good. It's super sweet. So I should have a little ice with it. Okay. Well, thank you for the warning. But it looks delicious. I can't... Yeah, Jarritos. Ay. A cat named Dog. Where's Stoner? Did Stoner slip in? Is he still here? Did he leave? Yes, I roll my R's. Jeffrey Helms Vlogs. My goodness. It's been a while. Well, hello. Thank you for coming. Welcome to my stream. Mauricio, if I see Fanta apple, I will snag one for you, okay? If you see strawberry Jarritos, please snag one for me. I have yet to find one any around here in Ohio. Well, Jeffrey, it's nice to see you when you can stop by, so nobody's forgotten you. Always good to see you. Now let's see if I can add another little bit of white to this. I have a few more of these smaller drawstring black stash bag type things that I just got from Hobby Lobby, that I purchased with money that I've made with my fart work. Sherry, I've got your mailing envelope lined up and ready to go. Dumonix envelope is lined up, ready to go. And I've got a few other people to get their envelope prepared to go to the post office. But despite everything and health issues and transportation issues and getting Diana ready for school, we haven't lost sight. I didn't end up doing the art show. I just couldn't. It was just too much. I didn't have the help I would have needed to make that happen. And as it turns out, the place that it would have been happening at, they had like a week off in August for renovations. And, you know, I'd rather not have my stuff sitting there for a week with nothing going on, and you know what I mean. So we'll do another show another time somewhere else. So, Ox, I love Great Knee High too. And plus, things have been going well online. I've been making some sales without having to go anywhere. But I do miss having an actual art show, and that takes a little more time and energy than old Nez has right now. But I am breathing better today, so that's good. And I have not wanted a cigarette in days and days and days. So that's a good thing. Cigarettes weren't doing me one bit of good. I don't miss them. I figure if I ever miss one and I want one, I'll have one. But I have not been there in a while. And I don't imagine I'll be there ever again. And if I do, I don't think it'll be anytime soon. So, well, good. I mean, Troy, everybody does this at their own pace, you know. This is just what's going on for me. I've been sick, and I have not been wanting cigarettes, and I don't need them. So, there we go, breaking the shell. Let that dry for a minute, and then we'll do one more layer of the white paint marker over that, and then it'll be ready to accept what other color I want to put over that. So, but yes, quite a few people have been expressing interest in my fart work, particularly these little pouches. So I like how Catfish and Moo are right there. Well, good, Jeffrey, good. It's nice to see you, Jeffrey. It has been a while. I'm so tickled to see Troy. I haven't seen Troy in... Troy, how long has it been? My goodness. You know what? Fool me not. I think this might be it. I've never been one to crave them in the morning. Never. In all the time I've smoked cigarettes, I've never been one to want one first thing when I get up in the morning. It would always be later in the day. And even now, nah, I'm good. After feeling how short a breath I got with the heart problems and things, I'm good. I don't want to feel like that anymore. They're like $5-6 here, so yeah. I can see maybe in the future if I'm having a stress moment or whatever, maybe I might have one. I'm not forbidding myself, but to have them habitually, chronically, daily, whatever, no thanks. I don't want them to be a regular part of my life anymore. No, thank you. Especially now that they're easing up on marijuana and medical marijuana and pretty much all the way around now, as I understand it here in Ohio. What the hell do I need cigarettes for? You know, everything I say I want a cigarette for, I can get better from medicinal THC. So, and I don't have to smoke it, which is the beauty. I can eat it. I can, you know, I'd like to do other things besides smoke and help my lungs to get even healthier. So, yeah, Xander, shit, yeah, absolutely. Right on. Broken Reality, yay! Everybody say hi to Broken Reality. She is a mod with me for Richie from Boston. So, I've got a Lone Eagle peep here, Broken. That would be Troy Austin. Troy, say hi to Broken. Broken, say hi to Troy. And Broken Troy is somebody I haven't seen in a while. And we're trying to get Lone Eagle to show up here. And I'd love to get Lone Eagle to show up for Richie's. Oh, Lone Eagle with his Mandela Effect stuff would have loved that stream that he had recently about Mandela Effect. Man, he missed a good one. Ugh. It just breaks my heart he missed that. That would have been right up his alley. But thank you. I got a little stash bag here, Broken. It's a little canvas stash bag. I've got a couple of them that are blank with nothing on them. So if there's a bag somebody wants made with whatever on it, let me know. But I did the little turtle on there based off of a turtle that a friend of mine designed, Mark Fun Jones. And Breaking the Shell is one of my favorite channels, and here at the bottom of YouTube, and the turtle is his little logo, and just having a little fun making little stash bags. So, well, thank you. Aw, do check out Breaking the Shell sometime, Broken. He's just a sweetheart, and he does explorations and challenges, and just a cutie pie. I just loved him. So he's a breath of fresh air, and he's just a nice guy. So, well, I'm glad to see you, Broken. I'm glad you stopped by it and say hello. Paula, I thought that was Paul. Jim, you ready to portal out? You have a good evening. Keep on and do your thing. God bless you, sir. We're only at 35 minutes, so I'm going to hang out just a little bit longer. I know my charge on my phone isn't going to last forever and ever, but it's certainly nice. I have to stop in between here and let this dry, and I'll add one more bit of white to this before I can put color on here. I just like being here with you all and chit-chatting and whatnot. Broken, don't forget to pray for Richie while he's on the road. I'm reminded Mr. Decker, and I worry about old Richie when he's in the Richie mobile driving around the country like some kind of nut, so you know that. Oh, the big guy needs all the prayers we can give him. Isn't that true, Broken? Indeed, indeed. Sometimes I wonder, will I ever get to meet Richie? I don't know. But if I do, I'll have to stand on a chair to give the big guy a hug, so. There we go. Here's to Ohio passing the law on pot. Thank God. I'm just so tickled that Broken Reality showed up. I said a little prayer tonight that it would not only be a good stream and people would be blessed, and maybe I could pray for some people or point some people in the right direction if they have questions or whatever, but I always like to see people that I haven't seen in a while or new people, and I certainly got all of that tonight in spades. So, and I saw you left a comment at Mike Decker's tonight too, there, Broken. Yes, I did. God bless you. Keep him encouraged. He gets so frustrated, you know, and I know he feels like he's bitching, and, well, he's got a right to bitch, you know, he certainly does. But I like to make sure that Mike is encouraged and will keep doing what he's doing, because what he does is so very important. Yes, we do. We all need to pray for one another. Dodgy, hello, Dodgy. Hey, Dodgy, you're blue. Look at you. Look at you in blue. I heard you bitching the other night about wanting to be blue, and I thought, you know what? There's no reason Dodgy can't be blue in my world. So here you are, baby. There's another blue wrench for you to put on. And Sherry's here. I hope, Sherry, you're not driving down the road like some kind of nut. I hope you're safe and not somewhere where your attention is diverted, so. I'm so sorry I don't have any music to accompany it. Oh, good. Nice and safe. That's good. That's wonderful. Troy, you're always a sweetheart. What can I say? Troy, I wish I could join Lone Eagle and you guys when you go watch movies on Rabbit. I tried to download Rabbit. I don't know if any of you other guys have ever tried that app. I downloaded it. Ha! See, I was trying to... Oh, did you send him a text? I wish he would just pop in here. Yeah, I'm back. A couple months ago, I got hit with some kind of thing on my phone, and I think it was foul play. I think it was trollery. You know, I can think what I want, and I have my suspicions. But an awful lot of bad things went wonky with my phone in a very short amount of time, at a very specific time, and I won't go into it, but yeah, I think it was foul play. And so since then, my phone will not do live streams in landscape, and it'll suddenly kick me off. Just like what you saw just now. There's no storms going on. There's not a bunch of people. This is my connection. I'm not sharing a connection with anybody. This is bullshit. That's what it is. So, well, Jim Adams, you have a wonderful day. I'm sorry I got on so late. I had to charge up. God willing, tomorrow night won't be so late. So, but thank you so much. We're at 41 minutes. I'll hang on here for another moment or two. And we'll say goodnight. But you guys get where the bag is going. And I keep promising to make another Nez merchandise fart work for sale video. And as soon as I can get Diana to chill out for me this weekend and I have some peace and quiet is when I will do that. So I do have some emails to catch up on. Thank you to everyone who's written. I gotta make sure I get some things ready to get mailed out. I'm trying to schedule a way to organize my rides so I can make it to the post office and do what I need to do there, along with getting Diana finished with her school preparations and medical things for me and all of that. So once again, if you're in my queue to get something, you should be getting it relatively soon. Just give old Nez a little time. I'm a little short of breath and a little short of some other things, if you get what I'm saying. But I'm doing the best I can, not leaving anybody hanging on purpose. So, but I do have some emails I would like to get back to tonight. But that means I've got to plug in and charge up for a little bit. I'm glad you're all here. Broken Reality and Troy. I love that you're from different peeps of mine that I go hang out with, and that you've all decided to come here and hang with me here tonight. Thank you so much. Oh, Troy, you're amazing too, and handsome too. Troy's a handsome dude. Ooh la la, I gotta say. Troy, was it like a year and a half I knew you before I finally got to go see what you looked like? I went to your channel, and I went, wow. I'm like, wow, I've been talking to this cutie pie for a year and a half. I didn't know he looked like that. Wow. So, it's true. That's 100% true. Same thing with Mike Decker. I didn't know what Mike Decker looked like for the first 6 months. I just listened and paid attention and learned a lot from his videos. And then one day I finally got to see a glimpse of him. And I was like, wow, holy cow. So, but yeah, you learn a lot when you just listen and you're not distracted with how someone looks. Well, nobody needs to be looking at me. Oh, Sherry. That's no biggie. No biggie. That's your own private business. I'm 48 almost, and I don't give a damn who knows what. So I'm not ashamed of how I feel. I'm not embarrassed. Whatever. Mike knows I love him till the cows come home, and Troy knows Troy knows I think that he's cute as a bug's ear. So that's already been covered, so we're good there. Oh, you are not. You don't look 47, Troy. Get out of here. Shit. Oh, Broken, look who's talking. You look like a little model there in your little picture. Oh, sure. There's no being disrespectful and showing someone or telling someone you find them attractive. Not at all. I mean, unless somebody's extra shy and they would rather you not say anything. That I understand. But, don't ever feel bad about, telling someone at least, hey, I find you attractive. I like the cut of your jib. You've got a nice face. I like the way your eyes look. There's nothing wrong with that. Not a damn thing wrong with that. Yeah. Don't be afraid. Life is too short. Some people wait their whole lives to hear a nice compliment that's sincere and heartfelt and not just a come-on line. And that can really make someone's day. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just, hey, I like your smile. You have a nice shape of your chin or your jaw. Something that simple and when you mean it and sincere, it's not nasty, it's not obscene, it's not vulgar, it's not rude or inappropriate, and that can really make someone feel a lot better. So go ahead, take that chance, if it's appropriate. Exactly. Not everybody's cut out to say things like that, I understand. But the way I feel, clock's ticking. Time's running out. None of us are promised tomorrow or 5 minutes from now. And if I happen to feel a certain way about somebody or like something, I think I'm just going to go ahead and say that, as long as it's not anything too, shocktastic and outrageous, but, within parameters, of course. But, yeah, I'm not... What am I afraid of? Nothing. Shit. I would love to hear somebody say something nice to me, so I try to give what I would like to get. So that's my take on it. I'm not a child. I'm not afraid of people finding out, ooh, she likes so-and-so. Screw all that. Yes, I do. I have feelings. I'm a woman. I'm alive. And I enjoy certain things and the way certain people look. And I'm allowed to. And that's okay. So, you're damn right. And I like the cut of Troy's jib. Yes, I do. He's a cutie pie. I like Lone, too, that imaginary friend of mine that never shows up, Mr. Lone Eagle. That's not even his real name. Troy, remember when I guessed, remember when I guessed Lone's real name on live? I'm glad he remembers it. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I know, Troy. We could talk and talk and talk. Well, I want to be the one to say goodnight, not Satan Tube, not the trolls, whoever's got their finger on a little remote somewhere trying to boot me off my stream. I don't doubt any of these things that these old trolls can do. Whatever. But I'm here one last time tonight to say I love you. Love one another. Forgive one another. Find someone to be your love victim tonight. And I'm fortunate and blessed enough to have several people I could pick on tonight. And I'm glad that Troy showed up and Broken, because I wanted to tell them both I love them too, very much. But find someone, especially if it's been a while, someone you love, and tell them that you love them. However you have to do it. You got to write it down in paper and pen and put it in an envelope. Do it. If you've got to leave a voicemail, do it. If you want to make a private video, do it. Sometimes that's a lot of fun. I sent Mr. Decker a private video, but not that kind of video, but it was easier to communicate that way than to just type sometimes. Write that email, request that hangout chat, whatever it is that you can do tonight to let someone know you love them. Please do it. Don't waste time like I've done before and have the next day something be awful and you could have done something tonight. I've been there. I'm preaching. I'm telling you, I've been there. I don't want one of you to be there. That's a shitty place to be. So if you can at all help it tonight, tell someone you love them. I love you. Glad you guys all showed up tonight. I love it when worlds collide. Yes, prayers are working. Please keep them up. Remember, I've not forgotten about those I'm mailing things to either. Just please be patient and please keep on praying. I'm trying to get things as organized as I can, so a little hard to do at the moment. I love you. Have a wonderful night. And if you haven't checked anybody's material out that you've seen here tonight, if you haven't checked out Troy or if you haven't checked out Broken Reality, please check them out. It may be something you're interested in. Who knows? And Fool Me Not. Don't forget them too. Have a wonderful night. I love you all. And God willing, we'll see you again real soon. Hopefully tomorrow night. And good night to all smooches. Troy, find my email, would you? And drop me a line. I don't think you have my email. It's all lowercase. mariesalou71@gmail.com. You'll find it in some of the descriptions of my videos. So, and I'll put it in the description of this when it posts later tonight. So, you guys are awesome too. Have a great night. Shaza, Sharon, thank you for being one of my favorite lurkers. Thank you. I love you. God bless you.